No, I refuse to publish it. Mike Campbell is an overbearing, opinionated, self-righteous moron who thinks he's the moral judge and jury for this community, condemning my family and myself. That's what you wrote. No. No, you have no clue whatsoever about the proper use of compound personal pronouns. It should be my family and me, not my family and myself.
Oh, fabulous, fabulous. Okay, scoot over to the stairway now. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh, beautiful. Okay, give the lens a kiss. Oh, yeah, swing your hair back. Really sexy. Oh, yes, it's fabulous.
So, what is your father think about you doing all this?
Like I tell him about this.
You're the son of Michael Campbell.
Hey, lay off my dad, Melissa.
Did you want me to do this with the top down?
No, that looked great. Just get dried off and move into the weight room.
You're sure you don't want to do this topless?
Thomas Campbell. Julia. Hi, baby. Well, of course I'm thinking about you. Are you thinking about me?
You haven't let me do one shot topless.
No, I'm just covering a hockey game, Love Muffin.
Come on, Tommy. You're not doing this for your father. You've got to be doing it for yourself.
What's that, honey?
These are perfectly good breasts. Why won't you shoot them?
It's just some hockey player with his girlfriend. Can you hold on 1 second? Look, I'm not going to shoot your breasts. Even if they were dipped in holy water, I wouldn't shoot them, okay? They're lopsided.
I'll have you know that my uncle is a bishop, and he really likes my breasts.
Honey, I'm going to have to call you back.
Angie, get up. Looking for me? Why didn't you wake me up? You said you wanted to sleep longer. You know not to listen to me when I'm in bed. Oh, really? I mean when I'm sleeping. Father's gonna kill us. We're gonna be late. You should go.
No, I can wait. You won't be long.
I don't have time for this discussion right now.
When will you have time for this discussion? We told my parents. When are we going to tell your father?
Excuse me, my father's not a dancer.
Your point?
My father has a respected position in this town. I mean, what would people think if they found out that Mike Campbell's daughter was... Go!
Well, maybe you're right. I mean, coming out in this town would be bigger than the scandal when that guy dressed up as Zorro and killed...
Fine. We'll go in together, and tonight we'll talk, okay?
Okay.
Weekly Times, Mike Campbell speaking. Mr. Carson? What? I can hardly hear you. The presses are running. What? Yes, I do know what's right for this community. The Woman's Auxiliary Club are behind you 100%, Carson. It's between you and me, Carson. You and me, not you and I. I! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh, my God. Dad?
Can't believe he's dead.
I know. It's okay.
My first real client. Thumb. Gone. Just like that.
It's okay, Pussycat.
Don't call me Pussycat at work. I've told you that. Who's your sister?
You know Sarah. Sarah. Are you okay?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm late. Have a seat. I have the will right here. As was discussed, Sarah will be in control of the newspaper, except for the photographic department. There's Tom.
What photographic department?
Is that all the will says?
No.
There was also this.
What is it, Pussycat? Julia?
There's no storage room. He never told me about any storage room. I was his lawyer. Why didn't he trust me? I was supposed to be his daughter-in-law.
You could have trusted me. I'm trustworthy. I wouldn't have told anyone. You know, lawyer, client, confidentiality. Is it because I was inexperienced?
It's okay, honey. We all miss him.
Yeah, well, I hate it when people aren't open with me. Nothing drives me any more crazy than a liar.
Hey, that's my father you're calling a liar, Julia.
Yeah, well, if he didn't trust me, who's ever going to trust me? It was just a stupid storage room.
I forgot all about this place.
I always thought it was a bomb shelter.
I can't believe it.
My God, Tom, don't watch that.
Hello, Tom. Sarah. If you're watching this, then I must be dead. If I'm not dead, then you've both got a lot of explaining to do. I told you to keep out of that room. So if I'm not dead, stop this tape now. Okay. You probably have many questions you wish you could ask me. Well, tough luck. Yes. That's right. I'm Zorro. I killed 15 people from this area, and they all deserved it. Bad grammar, dangling participles, improper placement of adverbs. God, social decay. Poor grammar is the plague of this century. Nobody paid attention before, but when I started killing, then they watched their subordinate clauses.
And why Zorro? Ever since I saw Tyrone Power on the silver screen. Anyway, now you know. As for my last requests, I want Sarah to give my eulogy. She was always a better speaker than you, Tom. And I want to be buried like this, in costume. It may not be who I was, but it was who I tried to be. I loved you both more than anything. Goodbye.
Where are you going? Tom? What are you doing?
Jesus, Sarah.
Will you stop and think for a minute? I mean, do you know what's going on here?
It's his dying request.
You want to dress his corpse?
Why not?
Why not? It's a crime, that's why not. It's unbelievably sick. There are better things we could be doing right now, like going to the police.
How can you say that?
How can you ignore that room?
I'm not ignoring anything. But he was our father. And this is his last wish. He was a good man. Sure, he killed a lot of people. We all have our problems. But he was everything to me. Didn't you love him?
Of course I loved him, but he...
But what? There are no buts in love. Are you going to help me or what?
The public has a right to know. We can't keep this a secret. The families have a right to know. We can't excuse him for murder because he taught you how to ride a bike.
You'll destroy our family name. Mike Campbell, serial killer. Are you going to print that? We'd never be able to lead normal lives. We'd become outcasts. They'd take their anger out on us.
Families should know. They should know he's dead, that they're safe, that they don't have to be so careful about using who and whom correctly.
Safe. How could they feel safe? Nobody dreamed that Dad could be a murderer. Now, if they find out that secretly he was a serial killer, well, just think about it. Then anybody could be a killer. I could be a killer. Mom could have been a killer. They could have met at a mass murder trade show. Well, people won't feel safe. They'll be totally paranoid.
Do you think people feel safe now with the murder of Mayor Kinski unsolved?
Mayor Kinski was an asshole. Everybody hated him. In fact, didn't you wear red to his funeral?
Bad example. God, look at him. How could he... He took pictures of them. No wonder you got into pornography. You're genetically predisposed to being a sick fuck.
Excuse me?
Don't try to deny it, Tom. I know what you do.
You have no right to call me sick. You don't know anything.
You remember those girls you shot a couple months ago, the lesbian layout? I know them, Tom. They recognized your picture at the house. Can you imagine it? Hey, Sarah, that's the guy who took pictures of us licking each other's nipples.
Does this mask look straight?
He must have wanted us to tell. I mean, he must have wanted us to. Why else would he have given us the keys? Why else would he ask us for this? People are going to get suspicious when they see the mask and hat.
Closed casket. You can't tell, Sarah.
I love him so much.
Geez, bummer about your dad. He could really publish.
I never liked your father. And I did not think he was any good for my sister either. And now he's dead. So, there you have it. What? closed coffin. I wanted to have one last look at the lad.
Oh, Clarence, no. He requested that the casket remain closed.
Oh, I see. He snubbed me when he was alive, and now he snubs me when he's dead. Isn't that grand? Bastard! You only did this because you knew I wanted to spit in your face, didn't ya? You sheep shagger! Look, just wait a minute!
Well, at least he was honest.
Tom, I'm so sorry. I just wanted you to know that I'm getting them done. You know, so they'll be even.
Oh, that's great, Melissa. Thanks a lot for coming.
Justin, everyone's gathering in the other room for the eulogy, okay? So you better go find your mom. I'm sick of all the secrets, Dad.
There's nothing wrong with secrets, Sarah. I'm sure you even have a couple yourself.
I'm not going to live like our father did. I mean, whether I'm the daughter of a serial killer or what, I mean, when I die, I want people to have known who I was.
I love you, sweetheart.
First, I'd like to thank you all for coming. It would have warmed my father's heart to see you all here. All the people who loved him and knew him. Or at least thought you knew him. What I'd like to talk about today is who my father really was. He was... I mean, how can you say we really knew him? I mean, he was our father, and there were so many things about him we never knew. For example, he was the Zorro killer. And he killed Lisa Gorn. And Jimmy Pincus. And Mayor Kinski. And Tom's a photographer for Hooter magazine.
Well, at least he's not a serial killer like some people we know.
You never knew. You never knew what a wonderful, caring father he was to Tom and I. Me. I guess I'll never really know who he was, what he was thinking. But I choose to remember him as a devoted, giving man who I love and respect. There's something I have to be honest about. with everyone here today. Something that you all should know that I've been keeping a secret. I'm a lesbian. Woo!
What was that?
I had to be honest about something.
But during the eulogy of your father's funeral?
Everyone I wanted to tell was here.
My sister is a lesbian. God, that is so trendy.
Fuck you. You have to tell Julia. Wait. What are we gonna do about the stuff in that room?
I'll take care of it. Thomas Campbell. Oh, hi, Julia, sweetie. What? Wait, well, who said this? Well, they're full of shit. Yeah, well, don't listen to them. Well, can I explain? Can I explain? That's not true. I didn't sleep with her. I just took nude photos of her. Hey, here's a tip. Try not to use prepositions at the end of your sentences.